Greenwich Royal Observatory was founded by order of King Charles II to study astronomy and to fix longitude. The oldest in the group of buildings comprising the observatory is Flamsteed House. It was built in 1675 with Sir Christopher Wren as the architect. It was built as a home for the first Astronomer Royal, John Flamsteed. He lived in the 4 rooms of the ground floor and worked in the octagon room above until his death in 1719. His successor in the office was Edmund Halley, famous for the comet that bears his name. The scientific work of the observatory was relocated elsewhere in stages in the first half of the 20th century, and the Greenwich site is now maintained as a tourist attraction. British astronomers have long used the Royal Observatory as a basis for measurement. 4 separate meridians have been drawn through the building. The basis of longitude, the prime meridian, established in 1851 and adopted at an international conference in 1884, passes through the airy transit circle of the observatory. It was long marked by a brass strip in the courtyard, now upgraded to stainless steel. It is therefore possible to stand astride the line with a foot in each hemisphere, a favourite tourist occupation. Today the buildings include a museum of astronomical and navigational tools, which is part of the National Maritime Museum, notably including John Harrison's prize-winning longitude marine chronometer H4 and its 3 predecessors. The shepherd clock outside the observatory gate is an early example of an electric slave clock. Another unique timepiece is the Dolphin Sundial. The gnomon is formed by the tips of the dolphin tails and tell the time by reading the midpoint of the shadows formed by the tails. This is the remaining 10 foot of the speculum end of William Herschel's 40-foot Herschelian reflector telescope tube. For 50 years, the telescope was the largest in the world. Greenwich Mean Time was at one time based on the time observations made at Greenwich, in fact until 1954. To help others synchronize their clocks to Greenwich Mean Time, a time ball was installed by Astronomer Royal John Pond in 1833. It still drops daily to mark the exact moment of 1 p.m. year-round. Since the ball can be clearly seen from the river, ships have used the signal to check their time. It is today simply a tourist attraction. Greenwich Park covers 73 hectares or 183 acres and is the oldest enclosed royal park. There has been a settlement on this site since Roman times, but Greenwich has always been strongly associated with royalty. Since the land was inherited by Henry V's brother, generations of monarchs have taken this magnificent park to their hearts. I had cause to wish the observatory had branched out to weather, as in typical British style, in a blink we went from bright sunshine to a thunderstorm. A little warning would have been nice.